And coming up this afternoon, importers and exporters at Tema Port raise alarm over unfair treatment by a major shipping line. We'll tell you why. Also, total value of volume of shares traded on stock market fall in July, but market records 39% return in dollar terms for investors so far this year. And Citi's marginal stability over the past week attributed to increased dollar support from the Bank of Ghana. Details right here, right now on the Joy Business Report. My name is Darryl Kwal. The Business Report at 1 is brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Importers and exporters at the Tema Port fear Ghana could be losing its business-friendly status as a result of unfair treatment from one of the major shipping lines, Maersk, for some weeks now. According to them, the shipping line has blocked businesses of more than 100 shipping agents, denying them access to clear their goods. The situation has triggered losses due to demurrage and rent charges from the Port Authority. Management of the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders and the Ghana Shippers Authority have been notified about this development, but all efforts to get it resolved has proven unsuccessful. Here is an affected importer speaking on condition of anonymity over the adverse effect of the situation.
I've heard that GIF has been going there talking to them, but there is no result. It's still pending. So please, if it will take the entire team, the entire GIF team, to go and talk to them to resolve this issue, we will be much grateful, because that's not right. You know, there are there are containers with them that they are held because they've blocked us. We cannot release them, and we have some trucks in the port that we've loaded. We need those containers to do a top up. And since the trucks are in the port, every blessed day is 536 Ghana just for a day from Gapoha. So if the trucks are in the port for 1 week, just multiply and see. It's a serious issue, and we don't know what is happening.
Meanwhile, Joy Business has gathered that the Ghana Shippers Authority is meeting with the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders and some stakeholders at the port to get the issue resolved. Maersk has also assured Joy Business that a team is working around the clock to resolve the issue as soon as possible. We'll bring you more in subsequent bulletins. You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, the Ghana Stock Exchange could not sustain its performance in the month of July in respect of total value and volumes traded, but the stock market, according to the July monthly performance, returned about 39% in dollar terms, maintaining its position as the best stock market in Africa so far this year. Charles Nixon Yeboah has been looking through the data and has more.
The stock exchange has outweighted most analysts' projections for this year, with impressive gain for investors despite its dip in the month of July. It recorded a 40.15 and 33.11% fall respectively in volume and value traded when compared to the same period last year. However, the market gained an extra 2.79% return in July to increase its year-to-date return to about 39%. The top 5 most traded stocks during the month under review were MTN Ghana, Carl Bank, Guinness Ghana Breweries, GCB Bank, and EcoBank Transnational Incorporated. Importantly, MTN Ghana is the best performing stock on the market so far this year. Also, the Ghana Fixed Income Market, or the bond market, closed the month of July with an impressive 19.46 billion volume traded, a 7.15% increase over the month of June. This exceptional performance by the fixed income market brings the first 7 months cumulative volume traded to 127 billion.
Charles Nixon Yeboah there. Now, finance expert and former technical advisor to the Ministry of Finance, Dr. Sam Mensah, has advised government to create an environment that will allow technocrats to speak, critique, and contribute to the development of the country. According to him, technocrats are assessed but unable to speak for fear of being tagged as anti-government. Dr. Mensah also urged government to facilitate support for businesses to help them recover from the impact of COVID-19.
I think we need to actually continue to build a culture in which technocrats are free to speak their mind. Very often, technocrats are very quiet. They don't say much for fear of offending the minister or offending some of the political leaders. But we need to have technocrats who are open. We encourage them to speak their minds. encourage them to be able to point out to politicians where things are going wrong. I think the government COVID strategy generally has been seen as being a good strategy. Occasionally there are lapses and then we have to go and start all over again. But I don't think that overall we can say that Ghana has not had a respectable COVID strategy. What we need to do is to accelerate the support that we're giving to businesses so that they can start re-employing people, bringing idle capacity to work, and then creating more employment.
You had Dr. Sam Mensah, a finance expert and a former technical advisor to the Ministry of Finance. Let's turn to the currency market now. The city's marginal stability in the past week is being attributed to increased dollar support from the Bank of Ghana. This is based on information picked up from some bank treasurers and currency traders here in the country. George Rafi has details.
The local currency, which hit 5 Ghana cedis 99 pesos against the dollar on the Bloomberg platform last Tuesday, later recovered sharply on Thursday. It was not clear at that time what was driving that rally. However, based on engagement with some of these currency traders, they are attributing it to improved sale of dollars to the banks by the Bank of Ghana. This has led to local currency selling at 5 Ghana cedis 93 pesos, moving away from the dreaded 6 Ghana cedi mark. Joy Business is also learning that demand from businesses for dollars to pay dividend to their shareholders outside the country has slowed a little bit on the market. Some of these treasurers have told Joy Business that they again expect things to be fairly stable against the US dollar for this week, with some even projecting that the development may continue for the rest of the month. Some had initially questioned the Bank of Ghana of not being active on the market despite strong reserves of more than $11 billion. Others have argued that whether this approach is sustainable going forward. The local currency selling at 5 Ghana cedis 93 pesos against the US dollar. This can be described as the official Bank of Ghana rates for the spot market. However, depending on demand and forex availability, some commercial banks and forex bureaus are today selling the dollar to their customers at more than 6 Ghana cedis. This has been happening for almost a month now.
George Rafi bringing a start report. Now, sale of treasury bills is gradually returning to pre-COVID-19 levels as investor interest start picking up. This is after a 28.5% oversubscription of the latest auctioning of the short-term securities, which government mobilizes to support the national budget. Charles Nixon Yeboah's report read to you.
There had been fluctuations in the sale of the short-term securities by government to finance some programs for the year. This has been happening for about 3 months now. However, this first sale, which witnessed significant interest in the 3-month and 1-year bills, signifies some renewed interest, largely from domestic investors. It also came at a lower interest cost, meaning government's quest to reduce cost in servicing domestic debt is on course. It also suggests that liquidity on the interbank market may be growing, signifying some level of cash in circulation. For the 91-day T-bills, government secured a little above 1.1 billion cedis, but accepted about 1 billion cedis. It also raised 403 million cedis from the sale of the 1-year bill, but accepted only 182 million cedis at 18.28%. Government is expected to borrow only 611.94 million cedis as fresh funds in the third quarter of this year.
And that was Charles Nixon Yeboah's report read to you, bringing an end to the Joy Business Report. But there's more business news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. The story is there for you to read. Blame international market for increased prices. That's according to fertilizer producers. And our management of CD has been one of the best. That's according to the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Remember that this bulletin is by kind courtesy EcoBank. Payment of custom duties, corporate income tax, withholding tax, value-added tax, pay-as-you-earn, etc., and charges for other government services have been made simpler, faster, more secure, and convenient on EcoBank digital channels. Whether you're a corporate body, SME, or individual, payment of taxes and levies has been made accessible to you on EcoBank Mobile, EcoBank Online, EcoBank Omni Plus, EcoBank Omni Lite. Pay your domestic tax and custom duties whenever, wherever on any of the EcoBank digital channels with ease. You can also make payment at any EcoBank branch branch or EcoBank Express point near you. For more information, call EcoBank Contact Center toll free on 0800 003 225 or email them on ecobankomnisupport@ecobank.com. EcoBank cares, remember to observe social distancing, wash your hands frequently, and avoid touching your face. Hashtag stay safe. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Thanks for listening. My name is Daryl Kwao. Ignition is up next.